Welcome back to Auto Car Service, your go-to channel for everything on four wheels. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for honest, in-depth, and no-nonsense reviews of the newest and most exciting cars in the automotive world. Today, we're diving into something very anticipated, very French, and very electric: the 2025 Alpine A290. This car has been turning heads since its prototype days, and now that it's finally landed, we're here to tell you what it's really like. No gimmicks, just what matters. So, let's talk Alpine. Let's begin with first impressions. The A290 is compact, agile-looking, and unmistakably modern, but still carries a nostalgic undertone. It's built on the same platform as the Renault 5 EV, but Alpine has done a lot more than just slap a badge on it. From the sculpted side panels to the aggressive front fascia and signature triple headlight setup, the A290 manages to be both playful and sporty. It rides low, has a firm stance, and is clearly meant to echo the spirit of hot hatches of the past, but in a fully electric form. Alpine says this car was born on the track and refined for the street, and honestly, that shows from the get-go. Now let's step inside, because this is where things get very Alpine. The interior of the 2025 A290 feels like a direct link between motorsport DNA and modern usability. You're immediately greeted by bucket seats that are snug, firm, and surprisingly comfortable for everyday driving. The upholstery is a mix of sustainable Alcantara and recycled fabrics, and it actually looks and feels premium, not just like an eco afterthought. There's contrast stitching that hints at racing heritage, and the steering wheel is flat-bottomed, leather-wrapped, and features the blue Alpine center mark at the top, a nice touch that reinforces precision driving intent. There are digital screens, of course. Behind the wheel sits a 10.25-inch digital driver's display. It's customizable and clean, with sharp graphics that prioritize driving data like torque distribution, power usage, and drive mode selection. To the center, there's a 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system running a heavily modified Google-based OS. It supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wirelessly, but Alpine has integrated a unique performance skin that includes telemetry data, real-time G-forces, and even lap timing functionality for track days. The sound system is developed by D-Vila, and while most buyers probably won't prioritize audio in a hot hatch, it delivers rich, spatial sound with punchy bass and minimal distortion even at high volume. The back seat, let's be honest, it's tight, usable for short trips or kids, maybe, but definitely not a selling point. The trunk space is modest but adequate for a few bags or a quick grocery run, but that's fine, because this car wasn't built to haul cargo, it was built to haul something else entirely. Torque. Under the hood, or more accurately, under the floor, you'll find what really makes the A290 exciting. It's powered by a single front-mounted electric motor delivering 215 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound like a lot, especially in a world where EVs routinely boast 500-plus horsepower, but in a car this small and light, it's plenty. 0 to 60 comes in at around 6.4 seconds. But the real story is how the power is delivered. It's immediate, responsive, and sharply tuned. The A290 pulls with urgency but doesn't feel jumpy or erratic, thanks to Alpine's finely tuned software and torque mapping. The battery is a 52 kWh unit, shared with other Renault EVs, but optimized here for weight balance and performance. You're looking at a range of around 235 miles on a single charge, which isn't groundbreaking, but solid for its class. Charging is decent too. DC fast charging allows you to go from 15 to 80% in just under 30 minutes if you're using a 100 kilowatts charger. That's good enough for daily use and weekend fun without much planning needed. But here's the real highlight: the handling. Alpine has absolutely nailed the dynamics on this one. It's front-wheel drive, but the way it corners feels neutral. planted, and almost rear biased. That's due in large part to the bespoke suspension tuning. It features McPherson struts up front and a torsion beam at the rear, but with Alpine tuned dampers and anti-roll bars that reduce body roll and improve cornering grip. The steering is electric but highly responsive, with just the right amount of weight and feedback. There's an electronic limited slip differential that does a great job of managing torque through tight corners, and the Michelin Pilot Sport EV tires stick to the road like glue. Alpine says they tested this car at their Formula One development center, and you can feel the pedigree in every corner. Braking is handled by 4 piston calipers up front and ventilated discs all around. Regan braking is adjustable in 3 levels, and while it's not full one-pedal driving, the strongest Regan setting is close and very usable in urban traffic. The pedal feel is firm and predictable again, very track influenced. There's even a fake shift paddle system that controls Regan intensity, which adds a bit of theater to an otherwise silent drive. Noise isolation is good for a car in this segment. There's a subtle artificial motor whine that Alpine developed specifically for the A290, which gets louder as you accelerate. It's not obnoxious, it's more like an electric soundtrack designed to match the car's personality. You can turn it off if you want total silence, but we think it actually adds to the driving fun. There are 5 drive modes: Eco, Normal, Sport, Track, and a customizable lane mode which lets you set your preferred steering weight, throttle response, and Regan levels. In Sport or Track mode, throttle sharpens, steering stiffens, and traction control eases up just enough to let you play, but not enough to get you into trouble. It's a genuinely engaging setup that allows you to push the car without feeling like it's getting away from you. Now let's talk about price and value. The Alpine A290 starts at around a negation 38,000 in Europe, which roughly translates to a little over US $40,000, although there's no confirmation yet if it will come to North America. For that price, you are getting something genuinely rare in the EV world, a car that's not just efficient, but actually fun. The A290 isn't trying to be a family EV, or a long-range cruiser. It's here to make driving fun again, without gas, without guilt, and without breaking the bank. So, final thoughts. The 2025 Alpine A290 is a love letter to hot hatches of the past, reimagined for a world where electric is the new norm. It's lightweight, agile, responsive, and full of personality. The interior brings performance flair without sacrificing comfort or tech. The electric drivetrain is smartly balanced for both fun and function, and the handling, honestly, it's among the best we've felt in a front-wheel drive EV. If you're looking for something that puts a smile on your face every time you drive it, this might just be it. That's it for today's deep dive on the 2025 Alpine A290. Make sure you hit like if you found this review helpful, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth car reviews every week right here on Auto Car Service. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.